Hey everyone, it's Jeannie with Talk to Me Tuesday. It is August the 13th, 2019. This is literally like my fourth take on this video because I can't seem to get my thoughts together. But here we go. This is what's going through my mind this week. Um, Last week I shared quite a few quilts, and of course I have been watching y'all's videos for 8 months now. and I have to say, I do appreciate y'all, and I appreciate y'all sharing your knowledge and what you're going through, and um, uh, it gets my wheels rolling. And um, well, here is the thing. I know that my free motion quilting is just horrible. It is. It's just horrible. If any of y'all ever took a really close look at my work, y'all would see it's not very good. And I can admit that about my own, um, you know, craft. For years, and I'm saying 20 plus years, every quilt that I put out there was hand quilted, every bit of it, for over 20 years. I did give free motion quilting a try in the very, very early days. It went extremely bad. You know, my fabric was puckering. It was, and I just didn't like it. So, in the end, I didn't know what I was doing. Um, so, I just said I'm going to hand quilt because I wanted my quilts to be, I was gifting every quilt that I had. I gifted, up to the point where a few years ago, um, I had said something about me quilting, and I realized I didn't even have one single quilt in my house that I had made. 20 plus years and not one single quilt that was mine. I became quite I became kind of greedy with my quilts because now I quilt for me, and my kids didn't even have a quilt that I had made from them. So, anyways, I started getting a little greedy with my quilts. Um, my I wanted to produce more quilts, and so I started doing free motion quilting. And um, I watched a whole bunch of videos in the early days, and it did help me with keeping my backing not puckering. It did help me, there was a lot that it did help me with understanding, the height of my foot, and there was just a lot of things that it did help me with. But in the end, I don't. Uh, well, it's just not very good. So, but it hasn't stopped me any. I'm still continuing to do it. But I feel like I'm at the point, I've been doing it for a couple of years now, and I feel like I'm at the point where I need to really step up my game with it, and I want to make it better. So, um, uh, you know, I can sew a quilt together pretty quick. That is just, I have been doing it for years, and I can put a quilt together pretty quick. And um, I don't know how not to go fast on the sewing machine. I don't know how not to do that. So what it boils down to is I'm going to have to start making myself slow down. I need to slow down, because of me wanting to just seem like crazy when I get to my free motion quilting. That's the way that I handle my machine, and I want to go crazy fast. I'm going to have to slow down. I'm going to have to really get my stitches even. I'm going to have to find my pace. And so I've went back to the videos. I've started watching, different people with their free motion quilting. Absolutely amazing, beautiful work going on out there. And I want to be one of them people. So I'm going back to the basics of the free motion quilting, and I'm going to get really, really serious about this. And I know it's going to be time consuming. Right now, I'm only comfortable with a basic meander and light loops. I've started doing some straight stitching, but it could be just so much better. So I'm putting in a serious effort to make my free motion quilting better. Anyways, that's what I've got going on this week. And now I won't have very much next week. I'm having a small procedure. They're doing a pain block on my back, and so I'm not supposed to be doing any kind of heavy lifting for a couple of days. That doesn't mean I won't get anything done Sunday, but I will be out of commission for a couple of days. Anyways, y'all have an absolutely wonderful week and a wonderfully crafty week, and I will see y'all next week.